Hello and welcome back to Higher Maths Integration, Lesson 8b. We are looking at integrating trigonometric functions. So question 3 here, find the values of a, where a is greater than or equal to pi and less than or equal to 3 pi by 2, for which the integral from pi to a of 2 cos 2x minus sin x dx equals 1. Okay, so in this question we are told what the integral is equal to. In the previous questions, we've substituted in values and evaluated the integral. Here we're told that the value of the integral will be 1, but one of our limits is unknown. We have to calculate what this limit is. Okay, so what can we do to start with? Well, we can integrate. Okay, so we will just integrate. So if we integrate 2 cos 2x, we get sine 2x. Remember, guys, the trigonometric integration rules are on page 12 if you need to have a quick flick back. If we integrate minus sine x, we get plus cos x. So the integral of that between pi and a will equal 1. Okay, so what can we do next? Well, the only thing we can really do is substitute in. So sine 2a plus cos a minus, in a bracket, sine 2 pi plus cos pi equals 1. Right, sine of 2 pi radians, or sine of 360 degrees, let's have a look at the sine curve. That is 0. At 360 degrees or 2 pi radians, the height there is 0. Cosine of pi, or cosine of 180, so that's here, so that's negative 1. So we have sine 2a plus cos a minus, then in a bracket, minus 1 equals 1, because we've still got 1 on the right-hand side here. So sine 2a plus cos a plus 1 equals 1. So subtracting 1 from both sides, we have sine 2a plus cos a equals 0. Okay, so we've done the integration part, and what we've ended up with is a double angle question, one where we're trying to find the value of a, and we have a double angle and a single angle. So thinking back to the trigonometric equations questions, we would expand here. So we'd use the double angle formula for sine 2a, which is 2 sine a cos a plus cos a equals 0. We then take out a common factor of the cosine of a. So cos a bracket 2 sine a plus 1 equals 0. So either the cosine of a is 0. So again, quick sketch of the cosine graph, which I've got up here. When is this 0? This is at, well, this would normally be 90 and 270 degrees, but we're in radians, so that'd be pi by 2 and 3 pi by 2 radians. Or 2 sine a plus 1, or not or, and 2 sine a plus 1 equals 0. So 2 sine a equals negative 1, divide through by 2. Sine a is negative a half, so we're looking in the third and fourth quadrants. So the inverse sine of a half is pi by 6, or if we'd like to think in degrees, guys, but we need to write our answer in radians as it's an integration question, that'd be pi by 6. So our answers would be pi plus pi by 6 and 2 pi minus pi by 6. So a whole pi plus a sixth of pi, so that would be 6 sixths of pi plus a sixth of pi, which would be 7 sixths of pi. Or 2 pi minus, or 12 pi by 6 minus pi by 6, that would be 11 pi by 6. Okay, so we have 4 solutions, but the question says pi is greater than or a is greater than or equal to pi and less than or equal to 3 pi by 2. So thinking in degrees, a has to be greater than or equal to 180 and less than or equal to 270. So there's only 2 solutions there which satisfy that. 11 pi by 6 would be too large. That's 330 degrees. How do I know that? Pi by 6 is 30. 11 30s are 330. Pi by 2, half of pi is clearly smaller than a whole pi. Half of something smaller than a whole of something. For a positive value, certainly. So our 2 answers for A are 7 pi by 6 and 3 pi by 2.